Hey everyone, just a quick note before we get into the main video. Halfway through my connection solve, the screen stopped capturing, the webcam was still going, but the actual capture of my web browser stopped, the mouse stopped moving and it didn't move around and none of the categories clicked in. But I'm commentating the whole thing, so just use your imagination that I'm clicking on things and having categories sorted out as I'm speaking, okay? So Wordle is okay, Strands is okay, Custom Connections is okay, but Connections has an issue, okay? So just be aware of that going into the video. As always, I'm up front with you, and this is no different. Good day everyone, it's Wednesday, June 4th, and this is the New York Times Games and Custom Connections. And as my screen says, I play hard mode all the time, no gimmicks, no exceptions. So take that as you will. But yeah, there's no room for fluff. I don't have time to talk about that kind of stuff. Let's just get down to the point, right? All right, so starting with today is Barfi, and that's courtesy of Randy M from the Wheel of Words. And Barfi is a milk-based treat from India. So let's see what it does for us today. All right, hopefully everyone's having a great day. And Barfi gets us A out of position. Okay, well let's get S-T-E-A-L into the mix. SLA, I suppose, variation, maybe slate's better. Slate, okay. All right, so we have A and E in position, S out of position. Let's see if we can get this in 3, but it might be tough. I doubt S is second, so it's something that looks like this, which is a lot of things. Chase, phase, cease. Not really that many, I don't think. Could be quake, but we just had a Q word last week. Well, cease and chase both have the C, so let's try. Well, if I do phase, then I'll get chase, and it won't be cease. I think we've had chase. So let's go with cease. It's the first thing I thought of. One of the first 3 things I thought of, I should say. And it'll definitely eliminate chase, and if it's not cease, it's probably phase. But is there anything else? It's not a base. What else could it be? Quake, I did say quake, but I really want to get a 3 here. Try and get the 3s back up to the 4s. You know what? Let's do cease. I've talked myself into it. Cease in 3. Yes. All right. Excellent. All right. So the 3s are back up within 3 of the 4s, which is great. I will definitely take that. And as I said, no analysis. I don't do that kind of stuff. I feel uncomfortable doing it because I know people don't like to see it. So let's move to the Wheel of Words. No new words for today. We'll do 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. Here we go. All right. So we're looking at a bit of. It was just about Depot. Depot's been on the word or on the list for us today, but instead we have Carney by Cali Asian. So that's great to see. We'll start with Carney tomorrow. Please join me, and I'll see you then. Okay, so let's move on to connections. All right, 36-day streak. Here we go. So we have pipe, hook, root, apple, cheer, console, or console, cloud, bridge, runner, bowler, refrain, whistle, bench, chorus, clap, and coat rack. Okay. Well, I definitely see parts of a song. The hook, the refrain, the bridge, and the chorus. 100%. You can cheer for someone, you can clap for them, you can root for them, and you can whistle for them, like to support them. Okay. Coat rack and bench are furniture. A runner's a type of carpet. I believe, and a console, maybe something you set things down on. Then we're left with boulder, pipe, apple, and cloud. A pipe, a bowler, like a bowler hat, a cloud, and an apple. This is probably more art stuff. Remember that one we had where it was like a banana, an apple, yeah, components of a famous painting. Like maybe people who are learning to paint, that's what they paint. I feel like this is in some sort of painting, but I'm not sure by who or what the purpose is. But yeah, let's go with objects found in paintings. Imagery in Magritte paintings. Okay, I'll take it. I was pretty close. All right, so a coat rack, a bench, a runner, and a console. I feel like these are things near the front of your house, near the front door. You sit down to put your shoes on or take your shoes off. You have a console to put your, I guess, your keys on or what have you. A runner, of course, your carpet to wipe your feet on. And then a coat rack to hang your coat on. So I'm going to say objects found near the front of your house, near the front door. Yes, all right. Okay, so now down to yellow and green, which are sometimes the hardest things to separate. But I heard the other day that if they are synonyms of a verb, typically that's green. If it's synonyms of a noun, typically that's yellow. So today we have a verb. So I'm going to say the synonyms of the verbs, the cheer, the root, the clap, and the whistle, which to support somebody, is green. Yes, all right. And then hook, chorus, refrain, and bridge, parts of a song. Yes, all right. You ready? We haven't had this for a while. Bingo, bango, bongo. All right, there we go. Beautiful. All right, I'm not going to dwell on this for too long. All right, let's get into custom connections. Our puzzle today is Randolph 37 by Randy M. So we have the words Chinatown, barbershop, dance, club, anger management, Kiev, Batman, baked beans, wire, magnet, Grand Slam, The Shining, Little, Warsaw, A Few Good Men, and Tent. Okay, I definitely see some movies here. Chinatown, anger management, baked beans, The Shining, and A Few Good Men. We have a couple towns here, Warsaw and Kiev, or cities, I should say. Chicken stuff. Chicken club, chicken dance, chicken little, chicken wire, chicken, not chicken magnet. Chicken Kiev. Ah, that's what it is. Okay, so there's 5 there. So something comes out. 5 movies, 5 chicken things. Okay, so Warsaw. Warsaw's in Poland. Oh, people in Warsaw are called Poles because they're from Poland. Poles are on a tent. Magnets have poles, and some clubs have poles, I guess. Barbershops have poles. Okay, I feel better about barbershop than club. Are these things with poles? Probably. Batman is a movie. Grand Slam. Baked beans. Baked beans. Brown. Make you toot. Oh, Grand Slam, like a Grand Slam breakfast. Okay, that has bacon. baked beans have bacon. A chicken club has bacon. And I guess one of the movies probably has Kevin Bacon in it. Which one though? A Few Good Men, that's the one. Okay. I might submit this all at once. Nah, that's no fun for anybody to see. Okay. Alright, so I think this is stuff to do with polls. Okay. A Few Good Men has Kevin Bacon. Baked Beans has bacon. Grand Slam Breakfast has bacon. And a Chicken Club has bacon. Yeah. Chinatown, Anger Management, The Shining, and Batman. Jack Nicholson movies, that's what it is. Yeah, for sure. Here's Johnny. And he's, I think, the Joker here. I'm not sure what his roles are in Chinatown or Anger Management, but Jack Nicholson movies. All right, and then Chicken Dance, Chicken Kiev, Chicken Wire, Chicken Little. Cool. All right. Let's move on to our preview of tomorrow's solve. It's called Get the Point by BillyNoMates. So usually these puzzles are tough, but at least give it a go. You don't always have to post your results, but you know, just give it a go. Give it a shot, right? All right, let's move on to strands. Okay. All right, so today's theme is Monster Quest. 7 theme words. So are these going to be just a list of monsters? Like vampire, Dracula, the Mummy, Frankenstein, Ghost, Wolfman, who knows? Monster Quest. I think I see Kraken up here. Kraken, that's a sea monster. You know what, let's just get her done. Kraken, yeah. Okay. I think I see wolf here, but not quite. What's this J doing? Jack, like Jack Nicholson? Oh, jackalope. Ah, yeah. Yeti. Oh, cryptids. I see it now, cryptids. Okay. Mothman. Yeah, these are sort of deep cut creatures and monsters. What else? Bigfoot. Okay, that one's pretty famous. And crawler. What is crawler? I don't know. Somebody can please let me know. All right. Well, yeah, definitely let me know how you did on the games today. And with that said, if you like what you saw, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below. I'll be back more with more word game action, and I do produce other videos as well if you're interested. All right. See you later. Bye for now.